Hi. Hi, guys, and welcome to the replay for all the replay viewers. This is Tress Talk Tuesday with Glamour House of Hair. My name is Rochelle, owner of Glamour House of Hair. How are you guys? Happy New Year. I haven't talked to you guys or scoped in a minute. How's everybody doing? Had to get my coffee. Hi, how are you? Where are you guys from? Let's do a roll call. I only have a few people on right now. No roll call? Excuse me. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Again, my name is Rochelle, owner of glamourhouseofhair.com. Oh, hi, Anisha Monet. We know. Thank you. I know you're from VA. Thank you for the participation. Rochelle, owner of glamourhouseofhair.com. We specialize in, excuse me, guys, I'm getting over like a bad cold. It's been so much going on. NYC, how are you? We specialize in full lace wigs and premium quality version and Remy hair. Today's topic I want to talk about was hair maintenance. We recently launched a blog, relaunched our blog, and the first post is talking about what should you do when you first get your extensions. A lot of people have that question, so I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that again here on Periscope. When you first get your extensions, what you always want to do is wash your extensions. I don't know how many people do that, but what I noticed, we used to like wash all the hair when it would come in. All the hair is coming from a factory. So what you want to know is that when, the hair's in that factory, they're washing the hair, they're, processing curls and things into the hair. And so they're there are certain detergents on the hair. So every time like I would wash the hair, I would notice there was some, a residue, like a soapy residue coming off of the hair. And that's what that was. So you want to just wash that off. Always wash your hair as soon as you get your extensions. And the thing is that you don't have to wash your hair with shampoo. I actually think it's better to not to wash your hair with shampoo at all. The reason being is just because shampoo, tends to strip the hair unless you're doing it's just not necessary unless you're using a sulfate-free shampoo. If you're going to shampoo your extensions, always use a sulfate-free shampoo, just because non-sulfate-free shampoos have a sulfate, it's a soaping agent, and is used in like detergents and car wash detergents and things like that, and it really strips the hair. So that's where the co-wash comes in, and that's really all you need is just a really good conditioner to co-wash your hair as soon as you get it. Rinse it off really good with lukewarm water, and then go ahead and just co-wash your hair, and then your hair, will be nice. And this hair actually hasn't even been washed, so it's nice right out the package, but just to get any, leftover residue so that your hairstyle, can perform at its best. I wanted to show you guys some new things that we're offering. Well, not really new, but they're new in stock. We've always offered what's called the Passion Closure. And with our Russian Romance line, we've recently brought it to where it's now in stock. For the longest, there was like a 6-week wait on the hair. What we do with that, the story behind that hair is this raw Russian hair that's used, and we source the hair from regions near Russia. When we say Russian hair, we're not talking about Slavic Russian hair, from Caucasian women. These women are, mixed women, okay? These women are Eurasian women. So it's not raw. You can get it. We can source that. But typically when you're in the industry, as far as most African American companies go, they're talking about hair from the Russian Federation, okay? So we source those raw ponytails, and then we have that hair, processed into, when I say processed, we mean steam processed into curls and different textures. We have the Allure, which is, let me just go ahead and show you here. The Allure is a curly hair. And this is just how it's going to come right out the pack. We have pictures on Instagram. It's a really, really beautiful textured curl, but this is how it's going to come right out the pack. Like I said, we used to wash all the hair before it went out, so it looks a bit different. And on our pictures on Instagram, it looks different because this is the fresh, steam curl. You wouldn't have gotten it like this before, but now just for efficiency and processing and making sure orders get out, in a timely fashion, we just opt not to wash the hair anymore, because like I said, you want to be washing the hair when you get it anyway. So in addition to now having the Russian Romance line, Allure, Flirt, and Radiance in stock, we also added the closures as well. So the closures, and again, this is not washed yet. And so we have the closures as well that can be purchased. And here's this is the Kinky Curly. This goes with the Flirt. Really tight curl. But like I said, once you want to use a dimming brush. Like you get the best curls with a dimming brush. When you rinse it off, wash it, and brush through it with a dimming brush, you get really nice, natural looking curls. I wouldn't wear it like this. I don't suggest it. That's not how it's meant to be worn. Let me show you a pack of the Flirt and how you're gonna get it. So like I said, when you get it, just wash it. And this, guys, is a 22 inch, I believe. This is a 22 inch. With curly hair, most of you guys probably already know, if you're, you're into extensions, you already know that hair, it shrinks when, when you get the curl. All hair is measured when it's straight. So it's long. It's a 22 inch, and it'll elongate, and so will the Allure. It'll elongate once you wash the hair. Once you wash it, it'll get a bit longer. Yeah. Right. But even once you wash this, like once it's dry, it'll be longer. It'll lose all this tightness here, even when you brush through it. But yeah, the strength is just still real, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that. You guys have any questions or anything? I'm still trying to get used to the Periscope. I'm normally just behind the scenes, doing what I do. I'm not really a very talkative person. So, I wanted to show you guys as far as the radiance. Thank you. Oh, hey, Chocolate Thickness, how are you? Thank you. So I wanted to show you guys the radiance, because I know people probably have a lot of questions. They're like, well, what's the difference between radiance and blowout? The difference between radiance and blowout is there's no difference in texture. This is blowout and this is radiance. There's no difference in texture. They're the same texture, but it comes down to the hair origin. The radiance is made of the raw Russian hair, and the blowout is made of the best hair that you can get out of China. I want to just touch on that too really quick. The best hair that you can get, like there's a difference in the lines. You have the Texture Classics, which is made, like I said, out of the best hair that you can get out of China. China's only going to give you so much, period. I don't care what they say. I've been in this long enough and tried enough hair and, from all over. They're only going to give you so much, and we get the best hair that they have to offer, hence the price. Still, nothing can hold a candle to raw hair. Okay, when you have raw hair, whether it's raw and unprocessed into a steam processed or chemically processed, raw hair that has been processed, period, whether it has been, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what I was just thinking about, but nothing holds a candle to raw hair. Raw hair that's either virgin or that has been processed into a texture. Nothing holds a candle to it, period. And we're talking about longevity. The hair out of China, they have different grades, and some last longer than others. So that is where our Texture Classics comes from. But nothing holds a candle to the longevity of raw processed hair, and that's why we have two hairs that look the exact same. Because we just want to offer a variety, to customers. Eventually, it's possible that we'll just venture over and just transition over and only carry a radiance. But in the meantime, this hair is still good hair. It still lasts. You can get we'll say 3 months, but you can get more than that. But the life expectancy is about 3 months, 3 to 6 months. But we always have people that, the hair lasts longer than that. But just for a general expectancy, out of the best hair that comes out of China, it's going to be about 3 months. But like I said, I know you guys have had hair that will last longer, but just as a general rule of thumb. But this hair is going to last you for years, period. It just is. It's going to flow better. It's going to move better. It's going to last longer. It's going to color really good. It's going to take multiple color processes. You're not going to get any matting with like the curly hair, and that's why this is the only curly hair that we will sell is the Remy curly hair. I just want to touch on the definition of Remy. Remy is hair that was virgin and has been steam processed or chemically processed into a curl pattern. That's what the term Remy has always meant. I know it's gotten misunderstood and misconstrued, miscommunicated, but that's what Remy hair is. So you'll notice, like, with certain curly hair, it'll mat and it'll tangle, and I don't want my customers dealing with that. I wouldn't want to deal with that. And so curly hair is already a job to deal with, period. So you want to have the best hair. You want to be starting with the best material, and when I say material, I mean raw hair product. And so that is why that's all we sell. Now, as far as the closures aren't made with the raw Russian hair, but the closures are fine. Like the closures, you're not going to have a problem with the closures. I think it's just because when your hair is installed, and there's a lot of rubbing, and it just brings about more things happening, with the hair. But with the closures, they're on top of your head. Like, we don't have any complaints, anything ever about the closures. The closures are perfectly fine. So that's why, we'll go ahead and sell the that hair type, in the closures, and we don't offer the Russian hair. I don't want to go off into, it's complicated, so I don't want to really go off into why, the whole story, but it's perfectly fine. We're only gonna, we're only gonna sell and promote, what we would, wear and use. So this was the flirt. You can see as I've been running my hands through it, it's getting kind of kinky. But like I said, the curl pattern comes out really pretty, and it elongates after you wash it and brush through it with a Denman's brush. Oh, I wanted to show you guys about the color. When you're dealing with raw hair, these women have been in the sun, so you can get some color variations. And so here's a pack of the Radiance here where the ends have been sun-kissed, so that's something to be expected. All the hair may not come in one, even color. This is also another pack of the Radiance. So you just want to be prepared to, dye the hair if you have to. You can request to get, for us to pull pieces that are lighter for you. It's not something that we'll be able to guarantee, but, if it's in stock and what you ordered, we can do that. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. I don't see any questions popping up. And you know what? Let me see. Any conditioner? Any conditioner? Joico is my favorite. I love Joico. Any moisture-rich conditioner, though, because Joico is a bit expensive, but you can find it at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, something like that. You can, a lot of times find it at a discount. I think TJ Maxx, yeah, I think the normal price is about $21 for a bottle, but you get it like a big bottle, But, any just moisture-rich conditioner will do. And don't mind my nails. I've been busy. I haven't been able to. Why did I show them? But yeah, so any moisture-rich conditioner will do. Just the key thing is when you're going to use your shampoo, the key thing is just don't use a shampoo with sulfate in it, because that's going to dry your hair out. Oh, one other thing I want to talk about, because we got an email from a customer about her wefts, and she was like, oh, the hair is beautiful, but the wefts were cut all the way, down one side. I'm like, what, could she be talking about? Well, that email came in on the weekend. I just browsed at it really quick, and then on Monday, Maria got the email, and what she was referring to were the beards. So all of our Russian hair and our Filipino hair are single wefted. These are single wefts, and all hair has beards. You just may not be able to see the beards when the hair is double wefted. Where's a pack of double wefted here? So with the Radiance, with the Allure, with the Flirt, you won't be able to split those bundles because those bundles are single wefted, and those are the beards. The beards are just the other side of, you know, of the hair that was sewn, wefted. Okay, so here is, and I don't want to undo this bundle, but this hair has been double wefted, and you really can't see the, well, you all can't really see that good. You can't really see the beard as much. You can still see it, but it's double wefted. Double wefted, this weft can be split. What's the difference between the blowout and the blowout MTO? Not a dumb question. At one point, all we sold was blowout, sassy sleek. Yeah, good question. Sassy sleek and hot press. Anything we sold was MTO. MTO was made to order. So everything we sold was made to order. It shipped in 7 to 10 business days, period. We couldn't get it sooner. We had everything made to order. Then we began to stock the hair. So in lengths from 12 to 24. The only difference is with MTO, it's made to order. So say you log on and there's like no 16 inches and you want a 16 inch and you have 7 to 10 business days to give before it's shipped out, you'll go ahead and order, you know, a 16 inch in the MTO. Or say you want a, you know, 2 14-inch bundles and a 16-inch 2 ounce. You can do that with MTO. MTO is just made to order. There's no difference in the quality. It's just the time frame. One set is already in stock. We have it already at our partner factory location, and the other the MTO just has to be made. It has to be made to order. So that's good for people who want like 2 ounce bundles. We just always kept it on. We do sometimes people will ask for like a number 2 or a number 4. You can do that. You can also request clip-ins to be made. You can do that through the MTO order form. So that's the only difference. The hair just has to be made to order, and it benefits people who want 1/2 inches or clip-ins, or maybe a certain color. Other than that, the stock hair all comes in natural number 1B. We only stock lengths from 12 to 24 inches in the textured classics, which is the sassy sleek, the hot press, and the blowout. And then in the Russian romance collection, which is the Allure, the Flirt, and the Radiance, those are only stocked in lengths 14 to 22. Okay, and closures, we stock, same thing with the closures. We offer stock 5x5 sizes, 3x4.5 sizes, and you can custom order or MTO order, made to order, a 6x6, a 7x7. You can custom order or MTO order a custom frontal. So as far as frontals, because frontals are becoming really popular now. Frontals have been out forever though, but it's basically like a mini wig. As far as the frontals go, you just have to email us, and I know I love the big sizes. Yeah, the big sizes are better. It covers more space. I think. Do I have one on here? I think this is a smaller one. I just needed some new hair. This is a Filipino hair, by the way, guys. Excuse me. This is the Filipino hair. Like I said, nothing touches raw hair. It just doesn't. I mean, look at the bounce on it. No problem at all. Look at the bounce, the color. Nothing touches raw hair. Just period. His hair is going to last. I have it in a unit, and the thing I love about the Filipino hair is the way it holds a curl. It holds a curl so good. Like, I take this off every night, but I haven't curled this hair since I got it done. And I think I got the wig maybe 2 weeks ago in the mail. And Nisha Monet, by the way, makes my wigs. I think I got it like 2 weeks ago, and I had it colored and cut a few days after that. So it hasn't been curled since then. Like, I mean, yeah, I love this hair and the color. Yeah, it took the color really well. I think, I might have these settings wrong. I think it might be too late. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I remember when I first did the first Periscope I did, a lot of people were viewing from online, and I didn't have it enabled for you to comment, and so I'm still getting used to that. So I'll get it together soon. If we don't have any other questions, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. It's been nice talking to you guys. Thank you for the hearts. If you log back in, like if you come back on with me again, can I get some more? Can I get some hearts? Like hearts are currency on Periscope. Hearts are currency. So like we love the hearts. You'll hear everybody saying, "Give me hearts." So you just double tap the screen, and I don't know, like if you're on an Android or iPhone, like you either swipe up or swipe left, depending on which one you're on, and you can follow. I'm trying to be consistent, but there's a lot, running a business is, it's a lot. So, I'm trying to be consistent and come on. And again, like I said, I'm just not really too much of a talkative person. If I have a specific topic, that I'm loving, maybe I can just get on and just ramble for hours. But, I'm just trying to, have another avenue for you all to, another platform for you to ask questions and, get things answered and just be a little more transparent, try to be consistent with that. But there's a lot, no problem. Thank you. There's a lot to, to run a business. So, and I just always have the time. Okay. So again, thank you guys for joining us. Swipe left or up, right, wherever, follow me. You can follow us on Instagram. The website is www.glamourhouseofhair.com. Again, I thank you for joining. You all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can email us at info@glamourhouseofhair.com. Maria will get back to you. That's our customer service rep. She is on staff to answer nothing but your questions from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Standard Time. We are closed on the weekends. You all enjoy your weekend, and thank you for joining.